We now move on to the second regulatory panel, which is on the topic of artificial intelligence. As you know, I am going to invite Elvira and her speakers to come onto the stage already, please. The title of the panel is, "What does the AI Act mean for access to finance in Europe?" Our moderator, Elvira, coordinates CRIF's regulatory affairs and public affairs in the EU, both for the B2B and B2C business lines. Prior to joining CRIF, Elvira worked in the public affairs consultancy sector and also has experience working at the European Parliament and the Italian permanent representation to the EU. As an introduction, though, to the topic, we have asked a very distinguished MEP, Axel Voss, to deliver a keynote on the EU Act. Mr. Voss guided the report from the Special Committee on Artificial Intelligence in a Digital Age through the European Parliament, and is very much involved currently as a co-legislator in the response of the European Parliament to the Commission's proposal on the EU Act. Mr. Voss is unfortunately unable to hold his keynote live today as he is in a meeting, but he has sent us a recording. So I will invite you to listen to that recording attentively, and I hope it works this time. And then once we hear to the recording, Elvira, you'll have the floor straight away. Thank you.
So hello to everyone. So my name is Axel Voss. I'm very sorry that I can't be with you today, but I hope you will have a wonderful conference and a good exchange of views on artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence is the key technology of the future, and AI will determine how we work, how we move, how we do business sustainably. AI is changing our administration, our healthcare systems, our defense, and every area of our lives will be affected by technological change. The consequences for our competitiveness, our prosperity, and our security should not be underestimated. AI is a booster of digitalization. But this should not scare us. Rather, it should encourage us, because this change can bring huge opportunities for the benefit of society as a whole. In the health sector, AI has the potential to speed up the developments of new drugs, treatments, and vaccines. And in the fight against climate change, AI has the potential to cut greenhouse gas emissions, optimize energy systems, and revolutionize agriculture. In the labor market, AI has the potential to increase workplace safety and more effective training and guidance, even improving the work-life balance. Instead of harvesting the many benefits AI can bring, the EU is currently failing to commercialize its groundbreaking technological innovation and thereby enabling fast-growing non-European corporations to take our best ideas, talents, and companies. And this should not be our business model. This is also true for the finance sector. Artificial intelligence is already transforming the financial ecosystems, offering a wide range of opportunities and challenges across different sectors, including deposit and lending, insurance, investment management, and credit risk assessment. Although AI can help model developers to reduce model risk and improve general model predictive power in these areas, a wide part of financial industry still remains careful in making use of such techniques. Aside from the fact that we need to increase investment and market power in AI to remain competitive, And in order to encourage the use of AI in Europe, we need to make sure AI is trustworthy. We need to make sure risks associated with AI, like social scoring, disinformation, and digital espionage, are combated, and that high-risk applications are never fully autonomous. And we need to provide legal certainty. That is where your work on the AI Act comes in. So while the Commission's AI Act is a good starting point, the law nevertheless requires significant changes, enabling it to cope with the complex and highly dynamic field of AI. So we want to first clearly keep the concept of trustworthy AI to guarantee that our AI is lawful, is ethical, and robust. Second, we need also to establish an effective governance system that ensures that the new rules are enforced adequately. And third, we need also to define a narrow scope so that only genuinely risky AI systems fall under the AI Act and legal overlaps with other existing laws are being avoided. This last point is particularly relevant for the finance sector. While the Commission, for instance, classifies AI systems intended to be used to evaluate the creditworthiness of natural persons or establish their credit score as high risk, we do not see these as relevant to the AI Act as such. There is already technologically neutral and sector-specific legislation in place that sufficiently covers such AI systems in the finance sector. The AI Act would create here massive legal overlaps. Moreover, the governance by the AI board would overlap with ECB and all existing EU agencies like the EBA. If the EU wants to become a global leader in AI, it shall not overregulate those technologies, but leave our leading AI developers with enough leeway to innovate further. Only then our continent will be able to fully exploit the enormous potential of new AI technologies and use them also to address topical challenges. So at the end, I would like to also to recommend you have a very good and deep exchange of views, and please let me know what the outcome is. All the best for you. Thanks.